and you shall burn the whole ram on the altar. The entire ram is to be burned right there on the altar. The expiation of sin is not needed. Because of this, the animal is considered an acceptable substitute to be offered to the Lord on behalf of those it replaced. Such a burnt offering without any associated defilement represented perfect self-sacrifice. Think of ourselves, perfect self-sacrifice, but first think of Christ. When we are in Christ, we can now perfectly offer ourselves to God. For this reason, it was entirely acceptable to God, and that's why the entire animal is burned. The word for burn here, katar, is the same as that of verse 13 from last week, where the intimate parts of the bull alone were burnt on the altar. The contrast between that sin offering and this whole burnt offering could not be made any clearer. This word, katar, signifies making something fragrant through fire. The entire animal was such an offering. In picture, the ram here signifies the wholly acceptable offering of Christ to God on behalf of man. In the bull, he was seen as the sin offering, which was burned outside the camp. And remember, he died outside the gates of Jerusalem. But in the ram, he is seen as the whole and complete perfection of every good deed offered to God on this brazen altar. It is he who is pleasing to God in fulfillment of the law. In him, we are viewed as if we have here been presented to God in exactly the same way. It is a marvelous thing for us to consider. We, you and I, we Christians, are an acceptable offering to God because of the work of another. Verse 18 continues, it is a burnt offering to the Lord. The olah, or burnt offering, gives the idea of ascent, as if going upstairs. The smoke of the offering was to ascend to Jehovah, who is symbolically to receive it on high. It is translated into Greek as holocaust, a word that we are very familiar with concerning the complete burning of many Jews during World War II. Verse 18 continues, it is a sweet aroma. The word sweet, or nichoach, hasn't been seen since Genesis 8, verse 21, when Noah built an altar to the Lord and sacrificed to him after the flood. The word comes from the word nuach, which means restful, and thus abstractly delight, as in a sweet odor. It is exactly what Paul was referring to when he thanked the Philippians for their gift sent to him as an offering. And this is the one that I was trying to cite to you earlier today. Indeed, I have all and abound. I am full, having received from Epaphroditus the things sent from you, a sweet-smelling aroma, an acceptable sacrifice, well-pleasing to God. Verse 18 continues.